What's up, Train with Kelsey members? Hello for another functional full body workout. We are back. We are going to get a fantastic workout in. I'm recording it in the morning, so I'm going to say this morning, but whether it's your afternoon or your evening, let's go ahead and let's get started. Let us get rolling. You're going to need a few sets of dumbbells available for today's workout. It's functional full body, right? We're going to hit upper and we're going to hit lower body. I've got two 15s here ready to go for me, but I've got my dumbbell rack right here with the rest of them. So let's get after it, my friends. Let's get better. And let's make sure that the hardest part of our day is out of the way. Bring it in with some butt kicks here. And then I want you to start to come side to side so we're a little bit wider as well. Good. And then add a high knee. Nice. Let's go with some hip openers. Open and close. So in our functional full body this week, we will not have a finisher like we did in the upper and lower workouts from last week. Functional full body is just regular old functional full body. Other side. So with that being said, overall, we're going to get in upper work today and we're going to get in lower work. But remember, the goal for this is never to exhaust the muscles. It's just to really give them a good stretch, a good work. Let's go ahead and stagger the feet, toe up for me, scoop down, and other side. Awesome job. Keep the toe down. Now, same thing. That just allows you to get a little bit deeper into that hamstring. Very good. From here, let's stand up. Let's do a few trunk twists. Take it to the right and the left. The warm-up is a fantastic time for you to pay attention to how your body feels. Does something feel a little bit stiff? Does something still feel too tight? Remember, it is always okay to hit pause and stretch that out just a little bit more. Feet are wide. Let's come all the way down. Hit the ground, right back up. So maybe here you notice, oh my goodness, my hammies are tight, right? They are tight, tight, tight. That's a great time to take some extra 2 minutes. TLC, stretch out those hammies. And if they still continue to stay tight throughout the workout, really good reminder that after the workout to do that too, okay? Let's come down to the right and down to the left. There it is. Awesome. Let's come stretch the arms out. Right and left. Right and left. There it is. Good. Good. Arm up over the head then. Add in that tricep stretch by bending to the side. Other way. Great job, team. Then roll that neck around just a little bit. Very gentle here. Especially if it's the morning, you don't want to throw that neck around by any means. If it's the afternoon, you can get a little bit more motion, but just be careful. Woo! All right, there it is. Grab a drink of water quick and let's go over our first block, okay? So today for our exercises, we are gonna have 8 reps. In these 8 reps, we're gonna have 2 exercises back to back done as a superset, but then we throw in an ab move after that second exercise. So you're gonna get 4 different ab moves today, 4 intentional ab moves as we work through this, okay? So our first one is a Kang squat. K-A-N-G, Kang squat. This is a squat combined with an RDL. So if I'm starting all the way up at the top, I'm going to RDL back. When I get as far as I possibly can, I'm going to squat here RDL tall. So it's RDL squat, RDL stand tall. So here, squat, RDL, stand tall. The mistake I see is people come down, squat, and come right back up. That's a completely different move. So RDL, squat, back to the RDL, stand tall. Really feel the pull on those hammies. That's going to be good for us. Second exercise, alternating hammer curls. Right curls, left curls. Right curls, left curls. We've got 8 of each of those. And then we've got a crunch move down on our mat, which I will show you, okay? Let's get those feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, ready for those Kang squats. I'm going to try to do it from the side so you can see me mostly the entire time, okay? Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. RDL. Squat. RDL. Back up. There it is. Don't rush this move. Stay strong with me. And 8 of those. Great job. As soon as you finish that, set it down. Quick change, getting ready for our alternating hammer curls. Pick up 2 dumbbells. Let's start with the right. 3, 2, and 1. Curl. Curl. There it is. It's 8 on each side, okay? So I like to count 3 and 3. 4 and 4, whatever works for you. And 8. Good. As soon as you finish those, set them down. Coming on down to your mat. We've got a crunch move that we're going to add in. Hope y'all can see me anytime. Yeah, it's fun. Good. Leaning back here. My left leg is going to be out straight. My right knee is up. From here, crunch across. Crunch across. So again, my knee is elevated, or actually my foot is elevated. But this one is floating. Opposite, back. Opposite, back. Adding a lot of tension through that core with that leg extended. We'll do the same thing on the other side. 10 reps on one side, 10 reps on the other. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Great. As soon as you hit 10, go ahead and set that head down. Rest that neck because you probably feel a little bit of a strain. Give it a break. And over to the other side. Extend the right, lift the left. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Woo! That'll fire up the core. I love to see it. I don't have my normal mat in here because we're still moving around our office. So I'm like sliding on the towel trying to manage this. So I appreciate you guys bearing with me. As we get ready for our second round here, picking up that heavier dumbbell again for those Kang squats. Again, RDL, squat all the way back up. Remember that RDL, those hips go back. When you lock out, you can't get any farther. That's when you sit into the squat, right back up to that RDL and back up, okay? It's a slow move. It shouldn't be rushed. Requires a little bit of coordination, but you guys can do it, okay? Grab a quick drink. This next block, much faster because we know what to expect, all right? Let's get it. 8 Kang squats. 3, 2, and 1. Come on. Should feel a little bit warmer this round. The first round was a little rough for me, but I'm settling in. Starting to feel good. Gonna get 8 of those. Right into picking up those dumbbells for those hammer curls. In 3, 2, let's move as a team. Good, pick up that pace. You guys know after these supersets, I'm gonna give you rest, right? I will always give you rest. But stay with me in these blocks of work. Really make it count. Again, only 8 each side for those curls goes a lot faster than 10, right? Mats are down. Both legs are elevated, just in a different way. One is stretched out, one knee is up. Opposite crunch, here we go. 3, 2, and get it. As soon as you are finished, in the air, switch, other side. There it is. You should feel that core a little more now. Please grab a drink of water. Taking a little bit of a rest before we go into our second block, which is actually going to be down on the mat, okay? I got overzealous and threw my towel away too early. We are doing an iso glute bridge hold, which means we're going to come up into a glute bridge and we're going to hold it there while simultaneously doing a tricep extension, okay? Then we're going to flip over and do a push-up and a dumbbell drag. So our dumbbell drag, we're going to drag the dumbbell, add a push-up. Drag the dumbbell, add a push-up, which I will come down onto my mat and show y'all. So let's go ahead and get us steady and started. Now, for this skull crusher, maximum I'd be using 15 pounds here for both hands. But I'm going to take it a little bit lighter and do 10 just to show y'all, okay? So we are leaning back here. We are iso glute bridge holding, so we are up the whole time as we bend, extend, just like that, okay? We've got 8 of those. Then, I would encourage you, if you're not super confident in your push-up ability, which is A-okay, you will get there and you will work on it. 1 dumbbell, and put your feet or your knees on the mat, okay? So from here, we're going to drag the dumbbell, add a push-up. Drag the dumbbell, add a push-up. Drag, add a push-up. We've got 8 of those, okay? Then our ab move is going to be a sit-up and chop, which we're going to be right down on our mats again, okay? So you've had plenty of time to rest. Flat on your backs. Iso glute bridge hold. Skull crusher. In 3, 2, butts up. Let's go. Keep those hips high, high, high. Great job, team. 10 of those. Everybody flipping on over. Again, knee push-ups are perfectly fine. That's actually the modification you're going to see me take. Nothing wrong with that. We hit a drag. Again, it is not a push. It is a drag. And then we hit a push-up. We've got 8 of them. 3, 2, let's go. Dumbbell drag, push-up. Drag, push-up. Come on. There it is. Great job. Finish 8 of those. I know that one takes a little bit longer. No problem. No problem. I know our last ab move, we ended up doing 10 of them. That's just due to the nature of a little bit easier of an ab exercise. And we didn't have to move as much, whereas this one we're going to have to move quite a bit more, okay? We've got to sit up with a chop. So hold this dumbbell stacked on top of each other. Sit up, chop. Right back down, sit up, chop over to the other side. Okay, we're chopping left, chopping right. 4 each side, so it is 8 total, okay? Arms are straight, add that chop. All the way back down, arms are straight, add that chop. 8, 3, 2, and 1. Good, sitting back, up, chop. Let's go, right back down. Up, chop. Good. 8 of them. Yeah, there we go. Good. Now you see why we didn't do 10 sit-ups on each side, right? It's a lot. So awesome sauce. Again, we're getting ready for that block again. So take your time. But here's the biggest thing. If your butt started sagging on those glute bridges, you need to pull your heels in closer to your butt to maintain that hips in the air the whole time. If your hips are falling, if they're really sinking down, one, it's a really good indicator we got to focus on your core, right? We might have a weak core. But two, heels got to be a lot closer to the butt. And I'm going to show you in just a second what that looks like. So if I'm trying to glute bridge and my feet are out here, do my hips have anywhere to go? No. But if I bring those knees in, how much more elevation I get? That's what you want to focus on, okay? Let's go, team. Butts up in the air. 3, 2, 1, and we crush. 8 of them. Last time I told you 10. My bad. Great job. Dumbbell drags into those push-ups. Remember, this block's a little bit quicker because you know what to expect. Get your dumbbells in position. Knees in position. Chest is coming down to the ground. 3, 2, and 1. Drag it down. Hey, the good news is, if we have push-ups in functional full body, do you think we have them in upper this week? Probably not. Probably not. Awesome. Flipping over flat on your back, sit up to that chop. Swing that chop down. Aggression with that dumbbell. Use the momentum to sit up. 8 total for each side. 3, 2, and 1. Up. Let's go. Now you can grab a drink of water. If you were me and you were making sure your mat was moved out of the way, now you actually can move it out of the way. We don't need it right now. Like I said, grab a drink, fill those lungs with some good air. It's too early. I haven't had my normal caffeine yet. Alrighty. Supinated row. That means our hands are going to be turned out as we are rowing. And a front squat. We'll go back down on our mat for some in and out, okay? So I'm going to grab 2 15s. You can also grab one really heavy dumbbell here, but I think it is easier to hold on to 2, okay? Hips shoot back, core is in tight. Dumbbells are rotated out, up and down, up and down. Supinated grip means our hands are just facing out, okay? Then we've got a front squat. Weights on our shoulders. Here, we are sitting down and coming back up. Sitting down and coming back up. That's what it looks like. 8 of each of them. Then we'll head down to the mat for in and out, okay? Make sure that pelvis is tucked tight. Core is in, back is straight for these rows. And we bend over in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Row it up. 2. Nice. 8 of them. Great. When you get to 8, I challenge you not to set those dumbbells down. Hang on to them and they come right up to your chest. As we sit back for this front squat in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Good. 8 of those. Then coming down to your mat, we've got in and out, which we've done plenty of times. Very self-explanatory. In and out. But we're going to hold that for just a little bit longer, okay? So we're coming in, out, hold. In, out, hold. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay? Again, otherwise we just go too fast. So let's get that support behind us. Feet start in towards us. 3, 2, and 1. Out, hold for me. Good. In, out, hold. There it is. 3, 4. Nice. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Great. Again, sometimes when I've taught in-person classes before, people are like, can I lift my arms up? I'm like, you can, but then you're not getting as much of that strength in the lower core. So I recommend hanging on to somebody behind you for a little bit more support, okay? That one went quick. Let's make this next round even quicker. Okay? Supinated grip row. We're making great time. Front squats. Down for those in and outs. Okay? Challenge yourself with those weights here. Really pull them towards the hip, hip, hip. That's what we want to shoot for. 3, 2, bent over. Let's row. Good. Squeeze the back. Again, challenge yourself. Don't set those dumbbells down. Hang on to them. Let's get after a front squat in 3, 2, and 1. Come on. Eight of those. You know what's next? Our in and outs. Again, everybody start tucked in. We go out and hold. You're holding for at least a second, okay? So I'd encourage you to stay with me. We've got this. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Out, hold. Good. In, out, hold. There it is. Good. Here's 5. Nice. 7, 8. Woo! I love those. I don't know why. I think it's because I used to be really bad at them and they used to be very hard. I'm not saying they're easy now. They've gotten easier. So it's a move I encourage you to pay attention to. If it feels hard now, I guarantee in a couple weeks it will feel a little bit easier. So stick with it. Me and this mat tonight, we're having a hard time. Our next move is going to be down back on our mat again. Okay, we've got a hex press. So a hex press means both the dumbbells are together for a chest press. So traditionally, chest press is done wide, right? We're going to cement them together and keep them together. So let me make sure I'm matching weights. So I've absolutely done that before, but I've got different ones. So when we are back here, head is down on the mat the whole time. Descend, push back up. Descend, push back up. I'm just dropping this knee so you can see me. Down, up, down, up. Again, challenge yourself here. With the dumbbells together, you'll feel like you have a little bit more control, and therefore we can push the muscles just a little bit more, okay? So hex press, we've got 8 of them. Our next one will be snatches, which I'm going to show you in standing, okay? Kick it back. Here we go, team. 3, 2, and 1. Slow down. Slow on the way up. Don't rush this. 2. Good. Squeeze your pecs together. Squeeze your chest together. Nice. 8 of those. Come into a standing position. We have snatches. You can do these alternating, or you can stay on your same side. I'm gonna stay on the same side. Remember, a snatch looks like we're gonna come down, get the weight, pop it up all the way overhead, okay? So again, we're coming down, get the weight, pop it up overhead. I'm squatting down to get it. I'm not bending down to get it. I'm squatting, pop it up, back down, pop it up. 8 on each side. If you'd like to alternate, go ahead. Otherwise, stay on the same side. 3, 2, and 1. Come on. As soon as you get to 8 on one side, if you're doing unilateral like me, go ahead and switch. Woo! And some of you just woke up a little bit more. Whether it be the morning, whether it be the afternoon or evening, you said, okay, I'm here now. I'm dialed in. I love it. Our ab move, we're gonna hit a flutter kick. Hands underneath the butt. Slow flutter kick. It looks like this. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, all the way up to 8, okay? Holding that with me. Stay tight in this hollow. 3, 2, and 1. Here's 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Good. 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice. Great. If you just sit up quick, grab a drink of water. If you were to need a modification for this one, what you can do is you can come from the ground, right? So one foot can be down and one foot can be up. But I challenge all of you to try to lift those feet because you have the support underneath your butt. Let's get back to that hex press. So hex press, alternating snatches, as well as those alternating flutter kicks or 8 flutter kicks. Then we're finished up, okay? Here we go. Leaning on back. Anchor that head down. Feet are in tight. Arms are together. 3, 2, and 1. Down and up. Great job. 8 of those. Coming right up for snatches. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hustle, hustle. Again, whether you want to alternate or stay on the same side, it's up to you. But we get started in 3, 2, and 1. Pick up that pace. Come on, y'all. Last block here. Empty that tank. Leave it all here. Switching right away to the other side as soon as you finish. There we go. That one takes a little bit longer, no problem. If you need to slow it down, that's fine. Great job. Flat on your backs. It's flutter kick time. Again, hold with me. Your modification would be 1 foot on the ground, 1 foot off the ground. If you can, up and tuck and hold. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Here's 1, 1. Stay with me. Do not rush. 2, 2, 3, 3. Good. 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 8, and 8. Woo! That wasn't so bad, right? Perfect timing. It's a nice, full, functional body. Let's go ahead and stretch out. We've got a little bit more time today. Butterfly stretch. Let's start with the feet a little bit in closer towards you. I cannot express to you guys enough In my profession, being a chiropractor, I see people who just have weak bodies every single day. Put that foot in, tuck the other one, or sorry, put the foot out, tuck the other one in, sit forward just a little bit. I see people who, they can't get out of chairs themselves, they can't do a sit to stand, heck, they can't do an air squat, they can't even do a shoulder press overhead, right? And I'm not talking, this is geriatric patients. I'm talking like I've got some 35-year-olds that can't do stuff like that. So anytime that you think, man, I don't want to show up today, or man, I'm just not feeling it. Guys, I have those days too, right? Switch it back to a butterfly, but wider. I woke up this morning and I pushed snooze once and I rolled over. I'm like, Kelsey, what are you doing? Get the heck up, get to your workout and just get it done because you don't have time later today, right? I'm recording this on a Monday. Not only do I have practice all day with patients, but I also teach my college class tonight from 5 to 7. I can't put off these workouts until tonight. It's not going to happen, right? Swap sides. But every time I don't want to do that, I think about the people who can't do those things, right? I think about the people who can't do a squat, who can't do a shoulder press, and how much more difficult their life must be, tricep stretch, because they can't do the basic things that I sometimes take for granted. So then I remind myself, hey, if you don't want to lose it, you got to show up and use it, right? So I just want you to motivate yourself with that. Maybe you know somebody in your life that struggles like that, or somebody who can't do those things. Heck, maybe you know someone that's wheelchair bound, right? They would absolutely kill to trade positions with you. They would do anything to be able to have the body that you do. So let's not waste it, right? Coming on down into our cat camel here and round it all the way up. Good. So think about that. Think about next time you don't want to show up, all the people you are showing up for, all the people that wish they could be you. That's so important. And when I'm saying these things, I want you to think by the end of this workout, go ahead and sit back in child's pose. Somebody you're going to dedicate this workout to. Maybe it's an uncle, maybe it's a brother, maybe it's a grandparent, maybe it's a spouse. I want to know, who are you doing this for, right? Yes, you're doing it yourself. But who are you leading by example for? Are you leading by example for your kids? Are you leading by example for your profession? Like, what is it that you're leading example by? Let's talk about that. Let's really invest in that. Let's dedicate this workout to that person today. Nicely done, team. I'm proud of y'all. I'm proud of you for showing up. And I encourage you this week to open your eyes to things like that in life, right? People who wish they could do those things. And maybe it'll remind you not to take those things for granted as much. Let's have a great rest of the week and get ready for those finishers coming back in upper and lower weeks. I'm very excited for that. As always, thank you for training with Kelsey, and let me know down below who you're dedicating this workout to. Have a great rest of your day.